Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harris is out there with Harden. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
And it's Durant missing. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, elite quickness, the power finish, that is beautiful.
Harden the pass to Durant. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shoots it. Poole, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And KD throws it down.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now, here's Green. Outside Curry. And he drives in. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Harden outside. Poole with the steal. To the middle. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Down low, Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And Doris, we've seen it. Jordan Poole growing as a player, but consistency needs to come to his game.
That's exactly right, because Poole has shown flashes of being a solid basketball player. He can handle it, he can shoot it. It's really about smoothing out his game.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Misses the wing chair.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin's shot is good.
Well, we think of Durant as a naturally gifted scorer. Fact is, this guy understands how to get his teammates open.
Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Harden the pass to KD. It's good. KD's got 9.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Curry finds Poole. Now here's Wiggins. Back to Poole. He lobs it up and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Good season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now here's Harden. His last outing, he had 18 points. Brown against Wiggins. Brown kicks to Harris. Harden outside. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Warriors trailed by 6. Wiggins outside. Will it go? And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
We talk often about Steph Curry's knack for scoring through contact, his ability to maintain concentration, take the hit, and finish. Truly a thing of beauty.
Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
One 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
Now here's Green. Harden missing his last shot. Wiggins passes to Looney. Now Poole. Back to Looney. Shot clock at 6. From 20 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Nets leading by 3. Harden outside. Harris outside. Harden outside. He dishes it to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Curry. And the rejection by Harden. And he recovers it. Green kicks to Poole. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Durant. Tries from 10. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Curry from deep three-point land. And they'll get another chance. The shot by Looney, no good. Nets leading by 7. Harris outside. Harden, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Oklahoma City. Durant against Wiggins. And Griffin scores. The assist by Durant. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Mills is checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Warriors, Bielitsa comes in for Kevon Looney. And Porter subbed in for Jordan Poole. Bielitsa passes to Green. The dish to Curry. Kicks to Porter. With the shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
We saw this at Georgetown. Porter continues to improve as a shooter, and he can't be ignored.
Passes to KD. They get it back, and here's Mills from the arc, and the Nets another 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his 2nd basket.
And this here, to me, speaks to the focus that Draymond Green has. Defense is right there, and he makes the play anyway.
And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Carter comes in for James Harden. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Down low, Marcus.
Brown outside. Lock at 6. Aldridge trying to break free, and it's Brown missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Up top, Bielitsa. He's covered by Brown, and that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Carter up top, guarded by Green. Now Mills shoots over Curry. And again, it's the Nets missing. To the inside, it's Bielitsa, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Free throw good from Bielitsa. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Mills. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Porter. Brown, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Carter against Wiggins. And the pass to Porter. Green kicks to Wiggins. It's Bielitsa. Green breaking loose. Bielitsa misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
.137 left here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Carter. Five on the clock. Offline with his 3. Warriors trailed by 6. Green passes to Bielitsa, and he converts the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Mills. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Aldridge against Porter. Tries from 7. Aldridge's shot is good.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Here's Curry. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Curry, covered by Mills. Curry's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Launches a three, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Bembry out there with Carter. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
Count that bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bielitsa pass it to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry with the bounce pass. And here's Porter. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
Carter looking around. It's Brown on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Curry passes to Bielitsa. Over Johnson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. Brown outside. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Curry. Johnson can't get it to go. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for one.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and then for Golden State. Looney comes in for Porter. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Moody after the basket by Brooklyn. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Now here is Carter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Millsap. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Iguodala with the bucket.
Well, you love that Andre Iguodala seems to relish an opportunity to have contact and have to finish anyway.
Now here is Carter. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Bembry. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Bjelica passes it to Moody. Here's Looney. Now, here's Poole. Lets it fly. And it's Iguodala missing. Brooklyn leading by 3. Right side, Millsap. Bjelica against Carter. Back to Millsap. Shoots over Poole. Millsap misses. Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Poole, the pass to Looney. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Looney's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Millsap. Durant comes in for Johnson. And it's James Harden in for Carter. One Toscano Anderson's checked in for Golden State. Now here is Harris. Passes it to Durant. Harden outside. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
It's the Nets now. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Griffin. KD against Iguodala to end the cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Durant's got 15 points.
It's this kind of consistency, guys, as a scorer that always has Kevin Durant in the MVP conversation.
Poole, the pass to Moody. Back to Poole. And he banks in the layup. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Harden finds KD. The pass to Bembry. Back to KD. Durant drawing the double team. From deep. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Poole kicks to Iguodala. Jacks up a 3. James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn.
in a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Poole following the bucket by the Nets. Feeds it to Iguodala. Here's Moody from outside off the mark. Nets leading by 3. From outside the arc. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Wow, twice on the pipes of Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Harden outside. Pass to KD. Shoots over Poole. The shot by KD. No good. Warriors trailed by 3. From 11 feet away, Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Mills, he's checked in for Denver. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moody. Here's Harris. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Detroit. Passes it to Harden. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Here's Wiggins. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
To the paint. And slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Poole finds Green. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Here's Poole. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 1st foul. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Then for the Warriors, Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Curry subbed in for Toscano Anderson. Warriors trailed by 5. Oh, Porter in position.
This guy's a natural-born finisher. Otto Porter gets the ball. He's looking to score.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the 2nd quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's KD. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the 1st. Wiggins outside. .146 left in the 1st half. That one goes in. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
And the 3 ball is good. KD's got 20.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Curry's shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now here's Curry. A 20-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Mills dishes to Harden. Griffin passes to Harden. And And it's Harden staring it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Curry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Durant against Porter. Durant deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. He's really stood out for them to this point. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, and the jam by Durant!
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Back to Curry. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Inside, Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Here's Wiggins, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Harden, drives to the hoop, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Pass to Wiggins. Harden against Curry. There's the pass to Poole. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Poole's got 6 points. Nets leading by 4. Harden with it. He's got 11. Right side Durant. Brown outside. It's good. He's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. Green kicks to Wiggins. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, nice decision on the pick and roll. Wiggins getting his own offense within the flow.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. 4-point game. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Stephen Curry in the catch-and-shoot game is as efficient as anywhere on the floor.
And what a year for Andrew Wiggins and his offense. The outside shot took some huge leaps forward.
I think, as importantly, his efficiency went through the roof. This guy seemed more comfortable playing as a second option. Less pressure allowed him to thrive.
Here's Poole, following the basket by Blake Griffin. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
Well, you think the body up to Wiggins will throw him off. It doesn't help at all.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Here's KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. That's now 26 points for KD.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Brown. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Poole.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Looney with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The pass to Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Carter in for James Harden. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Poole. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
On the wing, Brown, covered by Wiggins, and there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Bembry's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Iguodala comes in for Kevon Looney. And Toscano Anderson subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Aldridge. Harris outside. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 8 points.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Now here is Carter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Millsap has the open look. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Here's Curry with the three. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Timeout called the Nets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here is Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's tipped. Curry with the steal. He leads up, finds Curry. They double team Curry. Now here's Moody. Millsap covering. Now here's Moody. D right on him. The shot's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Carter against Curry. Here's Bembry from beyond the arc, and Moody pulls it down. In the corner, Iguodala with it, trying to find Curry. He's got it now. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Bembry. Outside Millsap. Clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. That one's off. Still out of sync. Warriors leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
Curry has been such a consistent offensive force in the league. This guy has got everything working right now.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Mills, he's checked in for Bembry. And the Warriors also making a change. Porter's checked in for Moody. Harris outside. He kicks to Aldridge. Right wing. Mills with it. Curry meets him. Mills passes to Carter. Harris outside. Shot to stop the run, and the rejection by Iguodala.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala is so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there.
And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 6. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Porter looking it over. Bielitsa passes to Toscano. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Passes it to Porter. Fires the 3. That shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And he comes up with the deuce. Iguodala's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Andre Iguodala showed great focus in the paint, even with all those bodies around him. Keeps his concentration.
Pass to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Harris missing again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Porter, and it's Golden State with another.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Now Mills. Harris outside. Back to Mills. And the rejection by Curry. On the wing, Porter. Back to Bielitsa. Shoots over Mills. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Back to Harris. Nets passing it around. Here's Carter. Count the basket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Curry passes to Bielitsa. The feed now to Porter. Over Carter. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Mills looking it over. Kicks it to Carter. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And Bielitsa has it in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. And slam dunk by Harris.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And so here is Golden State following the bucket by the Nets. Porter, no luck. Porter against Harris. Now the pass to Millsap. To the inside, Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Carter's got 7 points for the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get there, the ball's moving. Let's more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Mills out there with Harden, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, that's just the phenomenal touch of Stephen Curry in the painted area. Yes, he'll score there too.
Back to Griffin. Wiggins against Brown to the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Pass to Green. At the top of the key, Curry. Shoots over Mills. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Porter. 31 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And Durant, here we go. And finished off by KD.
Well, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Wiggins outside. Passes it to Porter. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Curry, and that one drops. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Pass to KD. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Members checked in for Patty Mills. And the Warriors also making a change. Kevon Looney is checked in for Otto Porter Jr. That's good from Durant.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
KD's shot is good. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Timeout called the Warriors. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Harden against Curry. Harden the pass to KD. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle. Here's Looney. Makes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Harden the pass to KD. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. KD's got 11 points in the quarter.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Curry passes to Green. Higgins outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Harden surveying the D. Durant inside. He's against Green. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 6, and the buckets from Durant. Harden against Curry. Poole kicks to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Looney. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harden's shot is off.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
The pass to Curry. They double-team Curry. Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Timeout called, the Nets. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And the Nets with possession here. 8-point game. Pass to Harden. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Warriors on D. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Curry with the steal.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Wiggins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets trailed by 8. Griffin trying to get open. Brown, good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Over in the corner, Looney. With the floater, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oh, Griffin in position, up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
Durant dishes to Griffin. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Poke loose. Harden outside. KD passes to Griffin. Here's Bembry. There's the drive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. 3-pointers off the mark. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Harden outside. And there's the pass to Bryant. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 4. Looney kicks to Curry. Wiggins surveying the floor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Wiggins, young in his career, but he's already giving lots of defenders headaches night after night.
One shot.
Nets trailed by 7. Harden kicks to Durant. And the first one drops.
What you love about Kevin Durant is a multi-time champion is no less hungry and thirsty in his pursuit of greatness. Like this guy just wants to continue to perfect his craft. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Nets missing. Stolen by Harden. Outside, KD. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Wiggins outside. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. 4 on the clock, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Oh, Griffin in position, hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
Poole, the pass to Green. Brown against Wiggins. Tipped away. Just 5 on the clock. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
A confident young man. Wiggins just answers the bell.
Durant against Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Looney passes to Curry. Over Harden. Curry. Good. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Here's Curry, and it's in there. Curry's got 43 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
That free throw good from Durant.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Pass to Green. There's the 3. A shot off that time, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Passes it to Brown. Up top, Griffin. KD against Green. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Green, no luck. Down low. And finished off by Griffin.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trailed by 1. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Curry against Harden. And the Warriors miss again. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And you start with the scoring numbers when you talk James Harden, but he's also led the league in assists, steals, three-pointers, even minutes played, an incredibly impactful player.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
They're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
When you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Here's Poole. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Poole for 3. Off on that one.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great defensive coaches in college basketball. He will play hard on that end.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.